A new survey about everyday wealth and the money concerns of consumers is being released in a few weeks, and some of these findings happen to coincide with National Retirement Security Week. Joining us to discuss a few early insights are two journalists who co-host a radio show and podcast, Everyday Wealth. So thank you so much for joining us, Soledad O'Brien and Jean Chatzky.
Real pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, money impacts many aspects of our lives. So what early insights from Edelman Financial Engine's new survey can you share with us today?
Yeah, and they're really early insights. There'll be more information. These are preliminary results of this survey, but it's fascinating. It's all around how people think and behave about their money, and very consistent with what we find on our show, Everyday Wealth, which is, for a lot of people, success financially is not a number in the bank. It actually is a combination, an intersection of their hopes and their goals and their dreams kind of intersecting with what they want to do with their money. And it's why we often host the show with an Edelman Financial Engine's wealth planner, right, who's kind of helping people get to those goals and have a strategy around what kind of life they want to lead.
Now, it's been a challenging year with inflation in the market. Did the study uncover anything interesting about current events and how they impact our financial decisions?
Interesting is a nice word for it. They are really stressing us out when we're talking about things like inflation and the volatility in the markets and a potential recession and what's going on in politics. People are worried, they're stressed, and as a result, they're making some questionable decisions. 75% of even the most affluent people that we surveyed told us they are dialing back a little bit on their retirement savings contributions. That may or may not be the right move for you, but the point is you should know where you're trying to go. If you're making financial changes, financial moves blindly without consulting with your financial plan, or if you don't have a financial plan, it's really time to get one, because knowing that there are steps along the way that will enable you to reach your personal goals is really the only way that it works.
And 65% of people who were surveyed reported that they make hasty financial decisions out of fear, emotionally, or when they're stressed, which that is terrible. You cannot do that. So I think, what we talk about a lot on the show is how do you interrupt that, right? How do you make sure that you're not doing that if you know, and I think this happens at all levels. People who are wealthy make the same, hasty emotional decisions. And I think one way to interrupt that is to have someone who's kind of got the plan in mind, who can say, okay, I get that it's a stressful time, but we have a plan, and let's go back to the plan. Let's look at the plan. Let's stick to the plan. And so we talk a lot about that plan and how to get that plan on our show every week.
And another way to interrupt it is by just listening to our show, streaming our show. You can find it at everydaywealth.com or wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
All right, ladies, all of that information was so incredibly helpful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks.